Lorraine Kelly discussed the latest royal news with expert Russell Myers on Monday as the pair commented on the palace's report on the allegations Meghan Markle bullied staff. The findings from this investigation, which was paid for privately by the Queen, will not be published. Russell explained, "We were expecting to potentially hear the results of that report. It does seem now that will be buried and that Buckingham Palace have just said they will be learning from the procedures." Interrupting, Lorraine asked, "So we won't ever see it?" "It does seem like that, and they've said they will be improving their HR policies," Russell continued. "Now exactly what does that mean?" "I don't know, because if I was Meghan I would want that report to be out to vindicate her," Lorraine quipped. "Well, would you?" Russell questioned, and the host replied, "Well, it depends on the outcome. There were people who came forward to the Times newspaper last year and said they had broken down in tears, they'd had to leave their jobs because of the culture of bullying. She has always said she denied them but wasn't given an opportunity to speak to the review that was taking place. Anyway, I still think this is something that won't go away for now." It's been reported that only 4 or 5 former members of the Sussexes team were spoken to as part of the inquiry. The report isn't being released in order to protect those who took part and to avoid any clashes between the Sussexes and the palace. During Meghan and Prince Harry's bombshell interview with Oprah Winfrey, the Duchess said the palace was using the media to peddle a wholly false narrative. When the bullying allegations were made, the palace confirmed an investigation would take place. A palace spokesperson at the time said, "Members of staff involved at the time, including those who have left the household, will be invited to participate to see if lessons can be learned." The royal household has had a dignity at work policy in place for a number of years and does not and will not tolerate bullying or harassment in the workplace. Meghan and Harry's solicitor Jenny Afia told the BBC last year the claims were false. She said, "What bullying actually means is improperly using power repeatedly and deliberately to hurt someone, physically or emotionally. The Duchess of Sussex absolutely denies ever doing that. Knowing her as I do, I can't believe she would ever do that." Another news, some voters on the street in Nottingham told they feel bad for the couple while others insisted they cannot be trusted. Age was a clear dividing line, with younger Britons expressing some sympathy with the position of the royals. Older generations indicated they have less time for the pair. Pensioner Sandra grinned when asked about Harry and Meghan, at first responding that the less said about them the better. When nudged on the subject, Sandra said she was particularly irked by their apparent hypocrisy, noting, "They are all about the environment. Yet they've just come across, for the Platinum Jubilee, on a plane." Her comments were echoed by John, another pensioner, who highlighted that they seem shy of publicity but as soon as Netflix comes knocking on the door they are happy. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex's deal with the entertainment giant is reportedly worth around $140 million, £112 million. John, standing in Nottingham City Square under a banner marking the Queen's 70 years on the throne, suggested Harry and Meghan have damaged the reputation of the royal family. He said, in no uncertain terms, people don't trust them. Younger Britons were, however, far more sympathetic towards Harry and Meghan's stated criticisms of their time conducting frontline royal duties. Naomi, a liberal arts student, said that after watching the much-discussed Oprah Winfrey interview, "I do feel sorry for Meghan in a way." Asked whether they were pushed out of the royal family or simply decided to leave, she told that, so far as she could tell, the answer was a bit of both. Above all, Naomi believed that the couple needed a bit of distance. Matthew also said their decision to move to the States was justified. He said, "At the end of the day, they're a young family, aren't they? Just because they're from the royal family, it doesn't mean they have to follow suit all the time." For another John, one much younger than the first questioned, the Harry and Meghan affair has simply been stirred up to something bigger than it is. He stressed, like any set of family dynamics, unless you are inside it, I don't think you can really know properly. Unless we actually know them firsthand, I don't think we will ever know. While some expressed their hope that the couple remain in the US, so as to not cause any controversy in the UK, Naomi said, "I hope they can rekindle their relationship with the royal family." She argued that the moving to the Duke's home country would help with the relationship. Reports suggest Harry may visit the UK later this year if his memoir is released, though in April he confirmed on NBC Today that the US is home for me now, for the time being, at least.